What's up everybody, welcome to the channel. Okay, so in today's video I'll be showing you guys a cool boom and crash strategy. So make sure to like this video and also subscribe to the channel if you find any value in this video. Okay, and you can also join my second channel. I'm also dropping boom and crash videos, right? But I'm dropping better videos, right? So if you wanna join my second channel, the link will be in the description. Also join my free Telegram group where I give out free systems and EAs. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so what most people do is when the trade boom and crash, right? If there's these indicators on the chart, what they're gonna do is they're gonna wait for the crossover. For example, over here, right? Let's just say this red moving average crosses over the purple and black. What most people is gonna do is they're gonna buy, right? Especially beginner traders. Now I used to do this as well, but sometimes it won't go as planned. For example, if you had bought over here, right? And you didn't take 2 to 5 candles and a spike occurred, what would have happened? You would have probably blown your account, because when we look further, we can actually see that the market still moved in a downtrend, kept on moving in a downtrend. Okay, so what I want you to do for me is make sure to watch this video until the end, because I want to break down the strategy for you guys and how you can use it to your advantage. Okay, so guys, I'll be giving you guys the other parameters of this indicators that I'm using in this video. Okay, so the first indicator that we're going to use for the strategy is our RSI. Right, now make sure that your parameters like this: the period should be 1, apply to close, styles 2 pixel blue, levels 90, 50 and 10. Okay, so this is how it's going to look like. We're going to have our moving averages on the main chart. Okay, and when we click on F, we're going to have an indicator window 1, which is our relative strength index. Okay, so what you want to do is when I click on the F plus button over here, right? Not over here, let's do it over here, right? So when you click on the F plus button on indicator window 1, you're gonna add your MACD, right? So check this out. You need to make sure that your parameters are like this: the fast EMA should be 9, slow EMA 29, MACD SMA 9, apply to close, styles main pixel, okay, 1 pixel gray, signal 2 pixel red. So this is how it's gonna look like. Okay, so guys, when we crash 1000, what we want to do is we want to go to higher time frames. Let's just say, for example, we are using the 15-minute time frame. Okay, so we can see over here, right, that there was a crossover. Let me just zoom in. We can see over here that there was a crossover. The red moving average crossed over the purple and black moving averages. So what does that mean? It means that the market was moving in a slight uptrend. Okay, a little uptrend. And when we go to the 1-minute time frame, what we can actually see is, okay, if we start from where the market is breaking out, right, check this out. We need to look at the MACD, right? For example, the MACD was at the 10 level, which is our buy level. When we look over here, right, it's our buy level. So every time when we crash 1000, we want to look for an uptrend on higher time frames. Okay, then we're going to go to the 1-minute time frame. We can see over here that the MACD is at the 10 level, and over here we had a crossover, right? So what we want to do is we first want to zoom out the chart completely, okay, to check if the MACD doesn't move. So for example, the MACD over here didn't move, right? What does it mean? We gonna look for a crossover, and here's our crossover. Check this out. This is our crossover. The red moving average crossed the purple and black, and we could have taken an entry. So what I want you to do for me is when you use a strategy, okay, you want to first check the trend of the market. Okay, once you see the trend of the market, the next thing you're going to do is you going to go to the 1-minute time frame, look for crossovers, okay, and check if the MACD is at the 10 or 90 level, especially if you trade crash 1000 and boom 1000. Okay, let's check this out. The market was at the 10 level, but there was no crossover, right? So we wouldn't have entered over here. You can see, guys, see over here, there's no crossover. Okay, but over here the crossover did happen, so it meant that we could have taken 2 to 5 candles. Okay, over here the same thing happened. Okay, but that MACD did move, right? The MACD was at the 10 level, no crossover, we do not take entry. Okay, all right, and over here was our last entry. So you guys can see the MACD was at the 10 level, we had a crossover. Okay, here's our crossover, you guys can see. first one, right, was over here where the red moving average crossed over the purple one, and over here the red moving average crossed over the black one. So that meant that we could have taken 2 to 5 candles. Okay, and look what happened after that. The market decided to spike down, right? And the reason why this happened is because when we go to the 15-minute time frame, we can actually see that the market did decide to go in a downtrend again, right? Check out the small pattern over here. You guys see, here's the breakout, and we can see a crossover had happened over here. So that's why the market had moved in a downtrend on the 1-minute time frame. But if it was moving in an uptrend, what we could have do is we could have taken buys. Okay, so let me just show you guys how to use this in Boom 1000 as well. Okay, so when we're on Boom 1000, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the 15-minute time frame and check in which direction the market is going. Okay, so I'm on the 15-minute time frame, and you guys can see I've drawn my trend line. Okay, and over here we had a crossover. Okay, this is where the crossover happened, which signaled us that the market is moving in a downtrend. Okay, so check this out. You guys can see over here the market is continuing to move in a downtrend. So what are we supposed to do? When the market moves in a downtrend in Boom 1000 on high time frames, we're gonna scale down to the 1-minute time frame to check if our indicators is matching our entry points. Okay, and what I mean by that is we need to check if the indicators is showing us where to enter. Okay, for example, the MACD. Okay, let me just go to the 15-minute time frame. You guys can see I have a vertical line and go to the 1-minute time frame. Okay, now we're gonna look for entries. I'm just gonna go to the vertical line. Over here is our vertical line. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna look at MACD. Okay, so over here we can see this MACD. Okay, did move. That one didn't move. Right, check this out. The MACD is at a 90 level. Right, over here we can see that the MACD is at the 90 level. We already know that on the 15-minute time frame that the market is moving in a downtrend. And when we zoom in, okay, what we can actually see is that we had a crossover. Our first crossover was the red exponential. Okay, crossed over the purple, and then it crossed over the black. So what does that mean? It means that it's time for us to take sells, right? This was our first crossover over here, and our second crossover was over there, right? And look what happened. The market decided to go down. So what you want to do is you want to zoom out the chart completely, right, to check if the MACD doesn't move, and then wait for your entry, right? Wait for the moving averages to cross over. Okay, for example, here the MACD was at the 90 level. We had no crossover, and over here we had a crossover, so that means we could have taken 2 to 5 candles, right? So that is how you use this strategy. Before we get off this video, do not forget to join my free Telegram group, and also join my second YouTube channel where I'll also break down videos in case something happened to the first channel. Okay, so this is the first moving average that we need. The period should be like this: 10 sub 0 method exponential apply to close styles 4 pixel red. The second one should be period 20 sub 0 method exponential apply to close style 4 pixel purple. And the last one should be period 30 sub 0 method exponential apply to close style 4 pixel black. So thank you for watching this video. If you find any value in this video, don't forget to like, comment, and also subscribe that you don't miss any future videos. Thank you.